So we're going to look at how we can use these in getting us ready to solve some equations. So what we're going to use is the first, I think it's the fourth law that we looked at last time, and we can write that to the power of, or bring that to the front, whichever one we need. So my aim is to write all of these as log base 2 to the power of some function of x. So basically log base 2 x something. And I don't want anything here, and obviously I certainly don't want to be adding stuff. So here I look at it and I say, well, that would be log to the power of 2, log base 2 x to the power of 5, because that works both ways. For this one, I can say, well, if I'm adding, that's the same as multiplying. So I've got log base 2 of x multiplied by x plus 4. And if I really wanted to show off, I could do that. Either answer would be perfect. Depending on the question, depends on how easy it would be to, in what format you'd want to leave it. Bringing both of those together now, I still want to write all of this as log base 2 of some function of x. So I've got a 3 there and I've got a 4 there. Don't like it. So let's get rid of those first. So let's say log base 2 x minus 2 to the power of 3 minus log base 2 x to the power of 4. I've got subtracting logs with the same base, so I can now divide. So I've got log base 2 of x minus 2 all cubed divided by x to the power of 4. I wouldn't even bother expanding all that. I'd probably keep that as the same because it looks relatively nice. The next thing we're going to look at is what happens if we've got an equation to solve. So the next equation that I'm going to look at brings all of these together. So we've got log base 3 of x plus log base 3 of 5 equals log base 3 of 2x plus 3. So I have to do a bit of faffing first. Now we've got plus there, so that can be written as log base 3 of 5x. There's a few different ways of doing this, but I'm just going to do it my way. Okay, now I'm looking at this. It doesn't really matter what I do, but what I'm going to suggest is, right, well, if I take that over to there, because they all need to be on the same side, I've got log base 3 of 5x. Take away that will give me minus log base 3 of 2x plus 3 equals, well, if I've taken that off, it gives me 0. I've got a minus, so I know that I'm going to divide. So I've got log base 3 of 5x divided by 2x plus 3 equals 0. Now, it might not look like it, but this is exactly the same as 2 cubed equals 8 is the same as log base 2 of 8 equals 3. So even though it's not the nicest, I can still write it in this format. So I'm going to write this as, so base is 3 to the power of that which is the 0 equals 5x over 2x plus 3. 3 to the power of 0 gives me 1. So that is the equation that I've now got to solve. So I'm going to push that to the top, and I'm going to do 2x plus 3 times in that, get rid of it, equals 5x. Get rid of the fewest number of unknowns, so 3 equals 3x, so x is equal to 1.